Hey guys, welcome to the third session of Android Study Jams. My name is Karun Karthik and I'm the Android Study Jams facilitator. So today we'll be looking at how to build a basic music player in just an hour. So without further ado, let's get started. So these are the things we'll be learning today. The first thing is that we'll be learning how to prototype the application which we are gonna build. And for this, we'll be using the online editor which is called as Whimsical. And after that, following the prototype which we have built, we'll create a music player layout in our Android Studio. And then for the for the layout which we have created, we'll try adding the functionality of playing and pausing. And then after the build is finally done, we'll try to convert that build into an APK file so that you can share it with your friends. And also to submit the link with APK which you have built, we'll be learning how to upload it to Google Drive and then create a shareable link out of it. And yeah, once you once you have submitted the application which you have built, you'll be eligible to earn this badge, and it is customized. So you'll be getting your name over here, and then you can showcase these badges on your LinkedIn, GitHub, and Instagram profiles, and also at other social media handles. And you'll be also be eligible for additional benefits from DSC AUCE. So now let's dive deep into it. Yeah, guys. So this is the to-do list for us today. So first thing, let's go to whimsical.com. Yeah, once it's loaded, if you're using it for the first time, you need to sign it up for it. And then let's create a wireframe here. Click on that. Just give it the name music player. Yeah, so and then you need to add a frame. You can select some Android. Just place it here. You can reduce the size. So the first thing we'll be having is that we'll be having an instead of uploading, we'll try to use it in its element. We'll be having the cover disk image of the music file, right? So let's go to image. Yeah, let's add this. Position it this way. And then we'll add a seek bar for it. This bar it tells the runtime of the music file. Then let's add text. Okay, we'll add it here. This tells the starting position of the audio file. Then we'll add another file. Yeah, this will be about the ending time. Yeah, cool. And then we'll be having a button, okay, to play and for the play and pause functionality. So, but in the actual build, we'll be using an image over here with the ability of playing and pausing the file. And then we'll be having another bar for the audio control. So let's have this. And on the left and right side of this bar, we'll be using sorry. Yeah, and the left and right side of this bar, we'll be using two small icons, okay, to indicate the full volume and muted audio. Yeah, guys, so this is how our app which we'll be building looks like. So let's just quickly go to our to list and check this out. Yeah, and now we'll be creating the music player layout in our Android Studio. So let's go to our Android Studio. Yeah, let's create a new project with an empty activity. The name is created by the name. Yeah, the music player. Then you have your location saved, okay, anywhere you want, and then we'll be using Kotlin for this. And the minimum SDK level is Android 4.4 that supports KitKat, and this application will be running on approximately 98.1% of the entire devices. So let's click finish, and we'll wait for a minute or two for our application to get loading. Let the Gradle build be completed. Yeah, so before getting like any step further, we'll just add these plugins, okay? So add the first two plugins in build.gradle in the module section. So here we'll be going to Gradle scripts, and then see this is the module section, okay? So just go to that, and here you can add those two plugins, and then you need to press sync now. Yeah, cool, that's done. And now let's import this Kotlin X into our main activity. Just go to main activity, then paste it here. And guys, the link to this file and all the other resources which we'll be using, you can find the link in the description, okay? You can find the link in the description. So we'll just check that out. Yeah, guys, now let's build our layout for the application. So instead of using a constraint layout, here we'll be using a linear layout, okay? So just change this entire thing to linear layout. And then we need not have this text view in here, so just read that too. And then here we can see that we need the layout, linear layout should be oriented. So it should either be horizontal or vertical. So let's just use the orientation as vertical, okay, here. And then for the when the orientation is done, you have to add the gravity section to it. So it tells that where the contents in the layout will be actually positioned. Okay. So let's just add the gravity here, and we'll assign it as the center thing. Yeah, cool. And now we'll be adding this image part. Okay, this one. So let's add an image view, and layout with this wrap content, and height is wrap content, and then the source. Okay. So let's just import our drawables. Okay, let's go to tools, resource manager, and then just press and click on this one. You can import the drawables. Yeah, import all of them. Click on next. Yeah, click on import. Okay, so we set the source as drawables image. Then we'll close this here. This is like so big. Just try to reduce the size. Yeah, cool. Now we'll add the seed bar, and the width will be matched parent. So it occupies the entire width of the screen, and then the height will be wrap content. So it will just wrap the contents which in which it's contained. Yeah, cool. And then we'll add it an ID of position bar. Okay. Yeah, with this match parent. Yeah, this one instead of match parent, I guess it would be better if it's some 400 dp. No, that's too big. Let's change it to 300 dp. Yeah, that looks decent. Okay. Yeah, cool. And the layout height is wrap content. And then since these both are like too close to each other, let's just give them a margin top. Okay. Yeah, and we'll put it as 30 dp. Yeah, that's good. Now let's close it again. Yeah, so we're done with these both, this one and this one. So now let's quickly create another layout, okay? And the width for this thing will be map parent, and the height will be wrap content, okay? Yeah, cool. And in between these, what we'll be doing is we'll be adding the text views, okay? So that is for the start and stop of the audio clip. So what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a text view, and text views will be yes, yeah, we'll put it as wrap content, and the height also it will be as wrap content. And then let's just quickly give you an idea of elapsed time. Okay. And then we giving, yeah, like since it's too close to the margin, we'll be giving it a margin. Okay, so let's give it a margin left of some 40 dp. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And let's quickly close it. And the next thing, what we'll be doing is we'll be repeating the same set of code. Okay. But here we'll be changing the ID, like ID should be specific and it should be singular. So you just can't repeat the IDs. So we'll give it a remaining time label. And then the width and the height will be set as wrap content. Just quickly add the text. So text will be, so since this is the one on the left, we'll be giving it a text of starting, and then we'll be giving here the completion text. So rather than completion, it's better if we say it as remaining. So it should be in minus some 1.50. So that means 1.50 seconds are remaining. Then we'll be giving it a margin left of 240 dp. So yeah, this looks decent. So we'll be ending this layout here. Now we'll be adding the button, okay? And the button is we'll set it as 30 dp for the play and pause section. It has 30 dp and id slash play button. So we'll be accessing this button using this play btn id. And then we'll be setting the background, okay? Drawable play, yeah. And then we'll be giving it a margin top of 40 dp. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll be giving it the functionality of on click. So basically the on click functionality, like when you'll be clicking this particular button, okay, what does it do? So we'll be giving it a function name of sorry, play button click. And since this is highlighted as red in color, so let's just quickly create play button click view in the main activity. So on doing this, this will be turning green, and when we'll open our main activity, we can see the function here, which is automatically created. Yeah, so that's it about the button which we'll be doing. And then we'll be going with linear layout. And the width for this one will be match parent, and height will be wrap content. And in this layout particularly, we want the muted icon followed by the seed bar, and then we'll be having the full volume icon. So what we'll be doing is we'll be setting the orientation as horizontal. So they'll be stacked sideways. So click on horizontal, and then we'll be adding a margin top, and the margin top will be of 40 dp, and the gravity will be center. So this is not layout gravity, just gravity. In between this, what we'll be doing is we'll be dropping an image view. Okay, and the width will be like 25 dp. No, wait, before setting the width, we'll set the source of it. So we'll be knowing it exactly like how to do it. So this is the sound. Okay, let's give it some 25 dp, then height of 25 dp. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this looks good. Okay, cool. Then we'll be now putting the seek bar. Okay, so the width of the seek bar will be 300 dp. So this is to match this one. Okay, yeah, this seek bar. So they both of them will be identical. And then let's give it an idea of volume bar. Okay, then let's give it a height of wrap content. So it just it's along the line. Sorry. Initially, we'll be giving it a progress of 50%, and then the maximum limit that it can take will be 100. Yeah, so that's it about the seek bar. And then let's create an image view again. And here we'll be setting it as source. This song too. So let's just give the same dp 25. Okay, so we can see that the second image is slightly bigger than the first one. So we'll try reducing its size. So 10 dp. Okay. Yeah, that looks decent. So yes, guys, our layout is ready right now. So let's dive into the functionality of the application. So just go to main activity.kt file. And then what you'll be doing is initially you'll be creating a late initiation variable. So we'll be adding the private class for it. And then we'll be giving the name as MP. So basically the late init, what it does is when we surely know that the MP, this variable will never be null value, will never have a null value. Only in such cases this late initialization will be done. And then we'll be using a private variable again. This is to know the total runtime of the application which you're going to build, and it will have an integer variable. So let's have it as int value, and then we'll initialize sorry, and then we'll initialize it to 0. Okay, and once this is done, yeah, once this is done, let's go and check how to handle the media player file. So let's give it as mp, and then we'll be pull it to media player dot sorry, it's media player dot create, and then we'll be referring to this, followed by, okay, so now we need to create a raw folder. Okay, so that's where our music file will be staying. So let's go to project source, click on this. Just give me a second. Yeah, click on this, and then we'll be clicking on new folder, then folder, and go to raw resources. So click on this one, just click on finish. So now we can see that we have a raw folder here created. So let's click on that and click on show in the explorer. Okay, so this is where we'll need to like put our file which you are going to do. So just put it aside. Yeah, so this is the music file which you're gonna be playing. So just copy that and paste it into this music file. Just need to close it again. Yeah, and now here what we'll be doing is we'll be accessing that file by creating our R stands for resources, and then dot, we'll use the raw file which we have created, raw, and then dot, and then we'll click on music. Yeah, and guys, you need to remember that sometimes this raw keyword is there, right? That raw folder name, it will not be like automatically selected into the application. So what you need to do is you just need to click on so where is that? It's not. Yeah. Okay, wait. We'll have an option called invalidate cache. Let me check that. Okay. I guess it will be in the file. Yeah, it's in the file. So just click on here and click on invalidate cache or restart, and just click on the restart button. So then the entire Android Studio gets restarted, and then you'll be good to go. So here what this entire thing does is this will create a pathway for us to access the music file, which are pasted in the raw folder. Okay, and then go to the next file, and then since in this application we'll be playing it only with a particular music file, and further you can add the when conditions, and you can develop this app for multiple to play multiple music files. Okay, so just click on that and on each looping. Just yeah, sorry guys for the interruption. So it will be a single file. So once the runtime of the file is completed, we'll try playing it again. So we'll just put mp dot each loop will be to true. Yeah. And then mp dot set volume. What it does is it will set the volume for both left and right speakers. Like we'll have a stereo thing, right? So what we'll be doing is we'll be giving it initially 0.5 f followed by 0.5 f. And the total time will be equal to mp dot duration. That gives the entire runtime of the music file. Okay. So once this is done, the base setup of our music player is created. And now what we'll be doing is we'll be working on the play functionality. So for this, we'll be using the play button function. So just click on that, and we'll be adding an if condition. Okay, if mp dot is playing. If this returns true, okay, what we need that means the music file is currently playing. So what we'll be doing is we'll be trying to pause it. So then here we'll be trying to pause or stop, and then we'll be calling on this function mp.pause, and then basically in the starting we set our like let me show you. Yeah, here we set it a play button, right? So we need to change it into a pause button. So what we'll be doing is we'll be accessing the play button using play btn, and then we'll set the background resources. Yeah, we'll set the background resource to or dot toggle dot play. So what this does is it will play, like it will change the button into a play button. Like currently the song is paused, so you can play it further. Else, that is if the song is not playing, we'll be allowing it to play. So here we'll be calling on the start function and quickly set the play button dot set background resources to r dot playable. Sorry, it's not dot drawable dot. So this is it, guys. Like this is our basic application. Let me just quickly run and show it to you. Yeah, guys. So we'll run the app. It's taking longer than usual. Just wait for a moment. Yeah, cool. It's getting installed. Yeah. So let me just quickly screen share my mobile phone, guys. And this is a third-party application which I'm using, since like the emulator, it sometimes is buggy, so we'll not be getting the exact values. So this is our application, guys. So when I press the play button, yeah, this is the song. Okay, it's from Fast and Furious. So when I press the pause button, it will be stopped. Yeah, and when I press it again, it's playing. So guys, now let's go further and we'll look at how to like add the volume and seeking functionality for this app. So once the play pause button click is done, what we'll be going is we'll be looking at the volume bar. Okay. So yeah, this is a good place to start. Let's quickly let me comment the code so you guys can understand it. Yeah, so now we'll be looking at volume bar, and this volume bar is the ID which we have given for the this thing. Okay, this one. Yeah, this seek bar. So we'll be adding functionality to this seek bar using the volume bar ID. Okay. So we'll set the volume bar. Set on seek change listener. What it does is when on the seek bar changes, right, this function gets called. And inside this function, let's quickly create an object. And this will be equal to seek bar dot on seek bar change listener. Okay, cool. And now, guys, you can just go to tools. Yeah, you can go to code and click on override methods. What it does is these are the possible functions which can be carried out when the seek bar gets changed. So let's just quickly import all of them. Click on OK. Yeah, like this one looks a bit odd to me. So let me just refactor it. Yeah, guys, cool. So what we'll be doing is now, see, so let's look at the arguments here. The seek bar, this is the seek bar which we're working on, and this progress, it returns an integer value. Okay, so this is used to like set the progress of the function. And then from user, this function, this for user from user value is a boolean value, so it will either be 0 or 1. So now let's check if the change is from user. So if from user, then we'll create a variable which will be calling it as volume num. Okay, and we'll be giving it value of progress, and we'll be dividing it by 100. So this is basically for the precision, guys. And then what we'll be doing is we'll be setting the media player's volume function. So that can be set by the set volume function. And then we'll be doing volume num, comma, volume num. So these guys are, we can just change the audio, like audio of, sorry, we can change the volume of our file, which is being played. And then let's just scroll quickly. Like these both functions, right now will not be doing anything with them. You guys can further explore this and add additional features to the application which we are going to build. And then now let's deal with the position bar. So initially we'll be dealing with the ID position bar dot max. Okay, this will be equal to the total time. That is the maximum limit of the position bar will be decided by the total runtime of the music file. And then we'll be setting position bar dot set on seek change listener, like similarly how we did for the volume thing. And in between them, we'll be using creating an object, and then we'll be accessing the seek bar dot seek change listener. So even here, guys, we'll be just importing the methods. Okay, on override method, and we'll start with 3 of them. Yeah, let me quickly refactor this. Hey guys, I guess we're good to go. So this is like very simple. What we'll be doing is if the change is from the user, okay, so then we'll be setting the mp.seek to, that is the media player's value will be seek to a particular value, and that particular value will be equal to the progress. Okay, that is the progress, like the progress of how much video has been played as of now. Yeah, guys. So that's it about the position bar, and then we'll be creating a thread. Okay, so this is to check for the functionality of our application. Okay, guys. So create a thread and have it runnable. And in this, what we'll be doing is while media player is not equal to null. So that means like as long as the file in the raw, yeah, as long as the file in the raw is raw folder is available, this thread will be played and won't be returning any error. Okay. So now in case of any errors, we'll be implementing the try block where we'll be creating a message variable which will be equal to the, like this is inherited from the message object. And then what's the message that can be handled by message.what, and this will be equivalent to the current position where the media player seek bar is. So mp.current position, and then we'll create a handler. Okay. Sorry. And to that handler, we'll be sending this message. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be creating the handler. Okay, right now. So we'll be using this suppress lint to like basically lint is the tool in Android Studio which is used to annotate like what's going to do what, and it checks for code optimization and stuff. So basically we'll be suppressing them right now. Like this won't be much effective for our application. So we'll be giving it a handler leak. Then we'll be creating a variable handler. Okay. And which will be from the object handler. It's nice. And then here, what we'll be doing is we'll be importing the method. Okay. So just click on code and click on override method. Here we'll be using this handler message. Okay. Using this module like method. So we can just quickly delete this. And then we'll be creating a variable for current position. And this will be equivalent to message.what. And then we'll be updating the position variable. The position person. Then position bar dot progress. Yeah. And this will be set to current position. Sorry guys. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we are good to go. We have updated the position bar. Hey guys, sorry. Let's just quickly, yeah, we create this. Just quickly check that. Now we are remaining with where we should still add functionality to the music player and then learn how to build an API. We'll be doing that anyway. Just, yeah. Now we have updated the current position. Okay. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be creating the time labels. The time label is for us to display the time remaining here and here. So let's check that functionality. So like before proceeding any further, let's just create a function. On function create, I guess, time label. Then we have we'll have an integer number, and then we'll follow a string. Yeah, cool. Now we'll initialize a variable time label will be equal to a null string as of now, and then we'll count for the minutes and seconds. Okay, that is required for the runtime of the video. Yes, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, that's guys in the cellar. M divided by 1000 divided by 60. Then we'll have a variable seconds which is equivalent to time divided by 1000. Yeah, here we'll be dealing with the remaining seconds. Okay, so it will be modular division by 60. And then time label will be equivalent to here we'll be using the here we'll be positioning the variable in this particular string. So it should be min. So what it gives is this returns the minutes and followed by colon. Here we'll be adding the second. Okay, number of seconds remaining. So if seconds is less than 0, okay, like less than 10, that is a single digit number. What we'll be doing is we'll be appending a trailing 0 to the left of the number. So we'll be doing that. Time label is equivalent to time label plus we'll be adding the 0 at the end. Now we'll be adding the remaining time label to the seconds. We'll be returning a time label. Yeah. So this is the create label function, guys. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be updating them at the required position, like where they have to be the starting position and where should be the ending position. So let's create a comment update label. Yeah. Update label, and then what we'll be doing is okay. Yeah, we'll go to we'll create elapsed time label. For that we need the elapsed time. We'll be creating a create time, and then for it will in it will be passing the current position. Okay, just copy this current position, and then we'll be giving it an elapsed time labels dot text, like the text of the elapsed time label should be equal to elapsed time. And then what we'll be doing is we'll be implementing the same for the remaining time. So where remaining time should be equal to create time label. And for this, we'll be passing the total time minus the current position. That's the current value of the time. It's just returning this. Yeah, we'll be completing it. So remaining time label text value should be equivalent to remaining time. So this is our handler function, guys. So now let's go quickly and get our handler here. So what we'll be doing is we'll be updating the thread, and in case if the handler isn't working properly, we'll put it to sleep. That is sleep value. It actually delays the execution by 1 second, like 1000 milliseconds is equivalent to 1 second. And then once this is done, we'll be like in case of any errors, we'll add a catch block. And then we'll give it an argument of sleep. Interrupted exception. We have got handlers. Is this way? Okay. Guys, okay, this is the thing. Just, yeah, so this since this thread is created, we just need to start the thread, okay? So yes, the thread is started. Just check your code once. Okay, we have the play button function, and then we'll have the create timetable thing, and then okay, yes. So like the error is that since this suppress lint is in the class, like I've refactored it in the wrong way. So since this is in this override function, this handler is not being accessed here. So now this is good to go. So let's just quickly like check run it on our mobile phone. That's the physical device. Yeah, guys, the application is in RAM now. It's getting installed. That's good. Yeah, guys. So let me just quickly screen share my mobile phone. Okay, guys. So I'll be playing the play button. So you can see that even the seed bar is running right now. So see, you can see the number of seconds increasing, and here the remaining time that's decreasing, and even the audio. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. As I've reduced the audio, like the volume level, the sound is reduced. So let's try increasing it again. Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. Then I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up. So that's it, guys. Now, since I've pressed the pause button, the song is paused, and now we can see the play button so that we can play it again. And even this, and even this position bar, since I've changed it, like I've changed it from the initial position. Now let's try playing it, and we'll see from where the song gets played again. So that's it, guys. I'm changing the position of the song. And guys, since we have added a condition that is looping, like mp.is looping is set to true. So let's check what does happen to our song when we just drag the seed bar to the end. Okay. So that's it, guys. We can see that the song is getting played again. So this is about the app, and yeah, we have covered it in less than an hour. So now let's just see how to export this application as an APK file so that you can share it. So let's go to our Android Studio again, and here click on the build button, and click on generate signed build or APK. So you can either use this build bundles or APK, but I suggest you use the builds or generate signed bundle, because this build bundles, they're used for the testing purpose. Like we are sure that our application is working fine now. So let's just click on generate signed bundle, click on that, and here we'll be setting an APK, selecting the APK button, just click on next. And these things are used for us to post our application to the Google Play Store. So for this, we'll be needing a keep store path. So let's just create it. Click on create. We'll just set it somewhere. Okay. Setting it on the desktop. What I'll be putting it as, yeah, let's go with music player key. Okay. Password guys, this thing need to be minimum six characters long. So let me just give 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And here 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, cool. And according to this certificate, our application will be valid 25 years from now. That's good. So first and last one, let's give it as DSC. AUCE organization is DSC organizational unit. Just city or locality, let's give it as Vishakhapatnam. State or province, Andhra Pradesh. Country code IN. Full. Click on OK. And then once we create the keystore path, these three column, like these three fields will automatically get filled. So let's just click on next. And then we'll be selecting both debug and release here, and we'll be giving signature versions, both V1 and V2. This is the full APK signature, that's version 2. Version 1 is just a jar signature. Click on finish. And this will take a minute or two for the entire thing to get built. So let's just do it, guys. Yeah, so once the build is done, we can see that we'll be getting a pop-up here that says generated signed APK. So you can just locate them or analyze them. Just click on locate, and then you'll be going to the directory. That's the root directory of our project. So let's just go to build. Sorry, not build. The releases. Yeah, just go to releases, and this is the application file which you guys need to submit in order to be eligible for the badges. Okay. So yeah, just copy this one, and we'll just for our ease of access, we'll paste it on our desktop, and you can just rename it to your name or mobile number. You better name it according to your name so that it will be easy for us in terms of validation. So I'll be giving it DSC underscore AUC. So this is the app which is being submitted by DSC AUC. So let's go here and we'll be checking our duty list. So here we added the functionality for a music player. Now we have created a APK file for that too. Now the last thing that's left, guys, that's to upload our application to Google Drive and create a shareable link. So what we'll be doing is we'll be going to drive.google. So here, it's the fifth one. Yeah, guys. So once you're in the Google Drive, what you'll be doing is you can either directly upload the file, or you can create a new folder for it. I'll be creating a new folder. Music player submission. Click on create. Yeah, we'll be going into that. Just now click on this plus button and add the file upload. Click on file upload. So what you'll be doing is we'll be going to desktop, and here DSC AUC APK. So click on that and click on open. So that gets uploaded, guys. So we can see that our file is uploaded now. So what you'll be doing is clicking on this one, and here you can see an option called as get link. Okay, so just click on get link, and this is the most important thing, guys. Like here, what you guys will be doing is we'll be changing this restricted option to anyone with link. So this enables you guys to just share the link, and when we receive your link, we can directly access your files. So in this case, when it's in the restricted mode, what will be what's the scenario is that we need to request you guys to grant us access for it. So like since many users are there, it will be difficult for us to just create. Sorry, it will be difficult for us to like ask for access for everyone. So yeah, only the people who submit with anyone with the link option will be considered for evaluation. And then you can just click on copy link and then click on run, and we'll be sending out a form for you where you guys can submit the application. So I guess it's in the description of this video. So what you guys will be doing is you'll be opening and filling that form and paste the link which you have copied there. So it will be like this way. Sorry, let me just open another browser. So like when we receive your form, we get it this way. So we can directly download it, run it, and see if it's working or not. And if it's working fine, we'll update you. Like we'll be awarding you the badge. So that's it, guys, about the application and the submission of the submission of the application. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Just give me a second. So this is the entire process, guys. Sorry, and I urge all of you to follow this video. And if you guys just missed it out, take time, go through the entire videos. If you miss out like any point, if you don't understand what's a component or how to set the layout, we've already dropped previous tutorials about it, so you guys can just kindly go check them out and then work on this application. And the badges which we'll be giving you guys, it is like being supported by Google, so it'll add immense value to your social media handles, that's LinkedIn, where you can just display them. And so guys, don't miss out this opportunity, so kindly work on this application, and you can just display them in your GitHub also. You can add them to your GitHub profile. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for attending this event. I want to thank our faculty advisor, Professor V. Valli Kumari ma'am, for constantly supporting us. And it was our immense pleasure to have all of you guys here this evening. And it was a great build. And as promised, we have built a music player in an hour. So stay tuned for further exciting announcement and sessions, guys. Thank you. Have a great day.